What's going on, guys? It's me again, Manny at Manny Mods Garage, and I have another video for you guys. This is basically going to be a two-part video. One video explaining how Spelab sent me this beautiful intake horn, and then the other video is going to be talking about intake charge pipes. So, with that being said, let's get started. I'm going to be removing my old intake horn. That's from Spelab. It's not a stock application. This truck's already been deleted in Canada, and I live in Canada. The point I'm trying to get to is the quality of this is very, very nice. I know what you guys are going to say. Yes, they're in competition with someone else, I'm pretty sure, because it looks identical to the competition. The competition's great. Never had a problem with that one. Installed it a couple times before in the past. However, this is a very more affordable option. They sent a very good quality intake horn. The volume, the air volume behind this thing is huge. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I don't think you can see it. But the point is, look at that. I'm very, very impressed. Super happy. If you guys are interested in this part, do me a favor. Check down the link below in the description. And the link to get this part will be down there. They also have special discounts and incentives, so my discount code will be down there as well. And they also have a good promotion point scale system. So the more you purchase, the more discounts and more offers you can receive. So do me a favor, check them out, sign up, get yourself some parts for your DURAMAX, POWERSTROKE, or your Cummins, and let's get to it. So in this part of the video, guys, I am removing some of these parts to make my life easier. I'm gonna start off by taking these 10 mils off. Bunch of 10 mils. I'm going to be taking this intake horn off. You probably don't have this if you have a stock application, so I suggest you basically take off the fuel rails off of yours, your truck, your Cummins, your stock Cummins, and basically disassemble all the things that you have around here. But since I don't have that, I'm just taking this bad boy off, and we're going to go from there. As you can see here, here's the old intake horn. That is from Spelab as well. We already started disassembling this, taking out the bolts, the 10 millimeters, and basically just gonna take this out real quick. So obviously this does not have emissions or whatever, so it's gonna be a lot more simple for me. For you guys, on the other hand, you guys are gonna have to take out the stock application, the stock intake horn that is just covered in soot. And yeah, just do yourself a favor, get the grid hitter delete while you're at it from Spelab. That's also gonna be in the link below. If you guys are trying to leave your truck stock, you can. This intake horn will work perfectly. You just gotta mount your bad boy EGR up there, and all the ports for all the other sensors will be there as well. But for me, they sent me a little cap system, so I'm gonna be taking all the little caps, basically deleting everything. Here's the EGR cooler, and here's all the gaskets. Here's the ejector line that goes over everything. Focus, there you go. Here's the bolts. This is also part of the EGR delete kit, so it's a more spiffy, more nicer version. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so here we have it. This is the prep part. This portion, we're gonna be preparing the new intake by basically plugging up everything I don't need, which is almost everything. Only thing I do need from this one, I think, is the intake sensor. That's the only one that I think I need. right, y'all. So, I think you guys seen that time lapse. It took quite a bit to get everything buttoned up, but it's buttoned up. There is a bunch of ports, guys. Tons of options. You got 2 up here. You got 2 on the side. You got some sensor that I used last time. You got a port over here. You got this big one up here. I'm pretty sure that's where you mount your dipstick. And then this is the cap for the EGR delete. You got something else to mount something, another stuff to mount something. I'm pretty sure this is where the connectors for the sensors or the wire harnesses go. Here's the big opening. I don't know that you guys can see in there, but it is massive.
That's what she said.
Look at that. Anyways, we're about to mount this thing up. Everything's set up. Let's get going. That is my new Spelab intake air horn, and it is amazing. Everything is pretty nice and tight. I'm extremely happy with the results. I know I'm not going to have any issues because I already had one on before. I just have to fix the oil dipstick bracket. Yeah, I kind of lost my temper not too long ago, but everything is on. I'm excited to see how it's going to turn on. We're going to crank it up in a second. We'll see what happens. Everything came out perfectly good. The most important thing after doing the installation on the intake is making sure that the actual line is good. That one fuel line that they provide that goes over the intake, you want to just make sure it's not leaking any fuel. That's the most important thing. Give it a couple of revs just to see if anything pops out of place. You hear any funny whistling noises, you will hear a boost leak for sure. I don't have any boost leaks. I don't have any issues. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Do me a favor, hit up Spelab, check out the links in the description below, and use my discount code so you can save some money. For now, that's all I got. Manny Mod's Garage, out.